Hey,
Hiya.
shuffle this side. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's the other pairing tonight after Scott and Goose last week.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
The other two.
Yeah, welcome to the quiz. I have forgotten how to run the stream, so things might go wrong.
You'll be fine. I believe in you.
Yeah, there's too many windows. I need too many windows open to try and run this, so I will forget something at some point. But yeah, that's all part of the fun. But what is exciting is Scott's soundboard, which I might press at several points throughout the quiz. But I'll get the timer on. The A team, thank you, Scott. Scott's on a holiday this week. If people want to ask what he's been up to, I'm sure he'll answer. He'll give you some hints and tips. How his days have been.
Ooh, Joanna, that sounds lovely.
2 weeks.
2 weeks beaching in Mexico.
Oh, wow. Eartham Kim, hello.
Hello.
2 weeks at a beach in Mexico. Nice. Where in Mexico? Let's find it. We'll find it in the map later on. We'll find out. We'll see some reviews.
Or we could do a kind of what's the game where you get put on the place again?
Oh, GeoGuessr.
Yeah, a kind of GeoGuessr. If you just send us pictures,
Yeah.
we'll just
Yeah.
GeoGuess where.
Yeah, nice. Subscription coming in too. This is the pre-quiz preamble. We go over the stuff from last week. Now that we're back in a routine on a weekly basis, you can find out a bit quicker how you got on the week before, answers, scores, stuff like that. But I'm still taking 2 weeks and that's nice. We can go over the stuff from last week. We've got the WhatsApp number 2. So you can send us pictures, what you went up to this week, what you got up to over the weekend, how things played out. Okay, we've got the pancake recipe coming in. Yeah, and anything else people got up to? Any exciting things? And we can chat about what me and Kirsty did since we were last in the stream, which was a while ago, I think. Or maybe start of December, over a month ago.
I don't even remember when I was last on the stream. It's a while.
Too late? No, I'll let it slide.
January's not over yet, Mama Pineapple. You're fine.
Yeah, because I like you, I'll let you say it.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you as well, and everyone else. Okay, and that's an interesting. Send us a pancake picture too if you're making pancakes for breakfast or dinner or lunch or wherever you are in the world. We can go over the stuff from last week though. I hope so.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what goes where. So last week was all the 2021 stuff. So people that took part last week had all the serious questions without the music round to soften things up slightly. So yeah, there are some quite intense ones there. The stats though, so last Thursday to last Monday we had 24 teams do the quiz, 86 players it worked out as. Median score 35.5 out of 54, which is an average of 64.35, so a little bit harder last week. I think tonight could be kind of tricky too, because I'm just firing through random questions we've not used, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how they plan out. A little warning. Kirsty, you can do the head-to-head.
So the head-to-head, we had museum versus gallery. I feel like there's a bit of a crossover between those two things. But we had 21 teams on the side of museum and only 3 on the side of gallery. You're all heathens who don't enjoy art. The points. Museum got 35.48 average points. Gallery only got 29.67, so the museum's won it by loads.
Yeah.
Easy. Across the board.
That's a big old difference. Do I have a favourite gallery? Do I have a favourite museum?
I can answer yes to both for Edinburgh.
Yeah. I mean, I've probably been to the gallery more than I have the museum here.
Well, Chambers Street Museum? No?
Yeah, I think I've only been there once. I mean,
really?
stuff's... You don't really get, like, new stuff that often.
Well, they got rid of the live fish, which really really downgraded it.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah, but then the gallery on Princess Street, I totally forgot the name.
Just the big National Gallery.
Yeah, been there a few times because they got more rotational stuff.
Yeah, I like the Portrait Gallery on Queen Street.
Yeah, what was my favorite one? I might go back. I think I need to go back and have a slightly more like professional point of view for.
I think I just like it because I like grew up going there because it was like a free day out.
Yeah,
and we used to pretend the stairs were like mountains.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice place on the inside.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'd probably prefer the National Gallery. Anyway, that was the head-to-head. We can do the hardest questions too.
Yep.
So fourth hardest. Fourth hardest is question 25. The ruler of which country was ordered to pay his ex-wife up to £500 million in 2021? It was Dubai, and 25% of teams got that one correct.
Oh, tough one. The third hardest question was question 35. With an alliterative title, what was the collective name for the 11.9 million files exposed in 2021 that detailed the offshore tax havens of the world's elite? Pandora Papers is the answer there, with 20.83 of you.
Yeah,
percent of you.
Tough. Second hardest was question 48. What was the name of the 2021 book from the author Sally Rooney? It's Beautiful World. Where are you? And 16.67% of teams got that one correct.
So these are real tough ones, these ones. And the hardest question from last week's quiz was how many days was the Ever Given stuck in the Suez Canal? Only the 6. So they stuck there for 6 days, which 14.58% if you got right. We give you 2 points if you got 6 exactly, 1 point if you were 5 or 7. But yeah, it felt like a lifetime. That's what lockdown will do to
Yeah, we'll always have the memories. Okay, we've got a Van Gogh exhibit in Edinburgh, do we?
Oh, maybe.
Let's have a look. Okay. Have a little look at that when it comes. I totally missed the. I think it's still on. Actually, I didn't get a chance. The miniatures guy.
Oh yeah, I heard that was quite good.
I think it's still on. I think it was on for a while, but I missed it right at the start anyway. Obviously for lockdown things, which is at the National Galleries.
Is it the Van Gogh Alive thing that's coming to Edinburgh? The one where it's like the sort of
the world's most visited multi-sensory art experience.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like a lot of like projections and sounds and stuff.
This is the website's garbage. Oh, an immersive sunflower room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I think it's very like Instagrammable. It's very very friendly.
Okay, well, the Ray Harryhausen thing's on until the 20th of February, so...
Oh, okay, well, I've got time.
I've got time too. Yes, nice. Those are the hardest questions. I think that's all we have to go over. So when that timer gets to 2, we'll take a 2-minute break. Yeah, until then, we'll just discuss art. Yeah, people always forget things in the quiz of the year. Yeah. And especially last year, people blocked out a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And people have a different knowledge of different things that happened.
It was a protective, like, safety measure for your own mental health.
Yeah, I can't
block things out.
Can't blame anyone for that. But yeah, it was a toughie. But it comes around every year. So if you're a big quiz aficionado, take notes over the course of the year. It might be important. Anything serious, not so serious, anything funny that pops up.
Mm-hmm. Big stories, even if they're stupid.
Okay, someone saw it in DC and it's in New York right now. Oh,
cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna find out when it is. Edinburgh Van Gogh, and also where it is.
Yeah, because I think we said it's like a custom built venue for it, which suggests they'll erect something somewhere.
In Edinburgh between March and July. Oh wow.
Okay, it ages then.
Yeah. Let's see how much it is.
£500 on your firstborn child.
Sorry, we'll get to the serious quiz stuff soon. £22 full price, concession £20.
Okay. Do you get an unlimited time in there though, or is it just you have to be in and out within a set?
So please expect to spend between 60 and 90 minutes at the event.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means you have to leave. It's not like the swimming pool where they flash the light and everyone has to leave.
You're like, oh no, get out. Yeah.
At a certain time. Nice. I'll stick the link in the chat so other people can see if you're able to. Cool. So too many screens. Where are we? Yeah, we'll take a 2-minute break. People can get the forums open, stuff like that. Everyone taking part live, hello. People watching post-event, hello to you as well. Hello from the past, I suppose we are now. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Don't forget you've got until Monday, 5 p.m. to submit. And we'll get underway after a 2-minute break. So we'll see you soon. Once I press this. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, we got 5 rounds. There's no picture round tonight because I forgot to ask Kirsty.
I did one anyway.
Oh, well, we'll have 2 rounds now. We'll start next week. So we got 1 spare. Kirsty can have as a backup.
I did one for the week before as well. I don't know if you used one in the week before.
Oh, no.
So we now have 2 picture rounds then.
Okay. And well, that's good. Yeah, no picture round tonight, but from next week, we'll have one.
Picture rounds full on.
Yeah, have a few spares as well.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, so it's old fashioned, 5 rounds, 5 regular rounds, 10 questions a round. There's 2 rules. First rule is don't cheat, which is the obvious rule. And no answers in the chat for the other rule. It's for your favorite art gallery right now, or just what you got up to the weekend, or what you're eating.
Yep.
Only those 3 subjects, please, in the chat.
And no others.
Yeah.
Or anything else. As long as it's not the answers, anything at all. Do you want me to take the odds?
Yeah, fire on.
Oh, so I'll get started. This is entertainment, our first round of this evening. Let's kick it off with question number 1. Name the 2014 film with Angelina Jolie about a vengeful fairy who curses an infant princess. That's question 1. Name the 2014 film with Angelina Jolie about a vengeful fairy who curses an infant princess.
Hello, Castle Farm. Nice to virtually see you as well.
Yeah. Nice to see your name in the chat.
How was everyone's Christmas and New Year? What did people get up to? I can look back through other WhatsApp pictures that have been saved and
kind of guess a bit.
Yeah, guess the guess the context. They are very good. Nice. Yeah, what's everyone been up to? What's everyone doing on Thursday? Iron Man 1982. Thank you for resubscribing. Enjoy that little fountain. Enjoy it. Question 2. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in Bohemian Rhapsody? So question 2. Who won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in Bohemian Rhapsody? I didn't see how the poll ended, if people had dinner or not.
No, it was a big no.
Really?
I didn't see the exact split, but it was definitely more no than it was yes.
Okay, that's surprising. I don't know if that's because we've switched from a Thursday, a Friday to a Thursday, so people are having their dinner a bit later, getting back or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I suppose if you're coming back from work, you put the quiz on as you're making dinner.
Yes, that's the dream. Although I've not had mine yet, so
nearby.
I might get a bit faint halfway through.
We'll fan you, give you some sugar. Question number 3. Question 3. What informal term is popularly used for the Hindi language film industry based in Mumbai? So that's question 3. What informal term is popularly used for the Hindi language film industry based in Mumbai? That's question number 3. Nice.
What's Warren making then?
I don't know. I don't know. No idea. We had like carnitas and rice and stuff the other night, which was really good.
Nice.
I don't know. Do you know what we're gonna have this evening?
Okay, good. I always just presume when you're quizzing that he's beavering away in the kitchen. So
we don't normally eat till later anyway, so it'll be later.
Okay, nice. We can get updates through the quiz. That's good. Other people can let us know too. Okay.
What have you got planned? What have you got planned for dinner?
I've had some. This is very organized. I made meatballs last night. They've been in the fridge all day. And then I just did a easy sauce today. So
you just have to get the pasta done in your.
Yeah, then good. Yeah, Daniel cooked the meatballs, chuck them in the sauce so they're warm, and then just get pasta on the way home.
Amazing.
Easy. First time in a while doing mixed meat as well. Combining the two, beef and pork. Question 4. Which 2 characters feature in the short films A Grand Day Out and The Wrong Trousers? So question 4. Which 2 characters feature in the short films A Grand Day Out and The Wrong Trousers? Yeah, but it's
best pieces of cinema ever made.
Ooh. But it's left me with 400 grams of spare pork mince if anyone wants some spare pork mince.
You should make like a pad gra pao. It's like a sort of a Thai mince thing.
Okay.
it's nice.
A Thai. Do you want to spell it for me? Wait, I need to save a picture first of all.
I will find a recipe.
Because I do like, maybe this is what I've been missing, but I do like mince and soy sauce as a combo. And I feel like it's never come across a recipe naturally, so this could be it.
Let me think. Who's maybe?
Or I just search for Thai mince dish.
Oh, I know how to spell it. I'm just trying to find the one that I trust.
Thai minced pork.
So this one.
Yes.
This one here uses. I'll put it in the chat. This one here uses chicken, but we always make it with pork when we make it. I don't know if this is exactly the same. Let me check. It's probably close enough. There's one. And I trust Chef John from foodwishes.com.
Oh, okay. And an egg on there. That's 2 of my favorite things. Is just adding a random fried egg onto pretty much any meal. Well, I don't like eggs, but I can understand it. Apart from that.
Visually beautiful. Question number 5. Which American singer-songwriter became known as the godmother of punk? So question at number 5. Which American singer-songwriter became known as the godmother of punk?
Yeah, 2 secs. Sorry, I saved a There we go. Picture at the wrong time. Nice. Yeah, that looks like what I sort of put together by accident most of the time. That's good.
Mm-hmm. It's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're supposed to use like Thai basil.
Yeah.
Which is different from but you can just use standard basil. It works. Because it's harder to get Thai basil.
Pad Pow. Yep, on board. Like it. We've got pictures too. Here we go, like Goose. Hey.
Hello.
Oh no, the Italian's moving. Oh no. Back to Italy? Where to? Oh no.
Somewhere new entirely.
Let's get the picture up. So question, we want this. Protein pancake, thick.
Yeah.
Big thick boy. Question 6. In what year was the film The Exorcist released? So question 6. In what year was the film The Exorcist released? Question 6. So we got breakfast, big. It's a big pancake. Then I need to remember what the button is. We got someone's found a new cat who likes to jump on cars. There's a video too, but I can't put the video up. But
I love this cat.
Hours of fun right there. And someone has passed the test.
Congratulations.
Shaved some weight off my bike yesterday by getting rid of the learner plates.
Hey.
Yes.
Very well done.
Big congrats to Gav. Enjoy. Where was the first place you drove to as a responsible, mature
full permit driver?
Driver. Yeah. Where was the first place you went? Congratulations.
Oh, that's exciting.
Ditching sunny Denmark for Slovenia. Oh, well, Slovenia is great. I don't want to say this out loud, so no one else that's watching tell Denmark. But I prefer Slovenia to Denmark out of the two places.
Have you been to both?
Yeah. It's not.
I thought it was just a biased opinion.
Just in general.
I prefer Slovenia, actually. I've only been to Denmark, so I can't comment. I liked Denmark.
Yeah, Slovenia is great. But we've got somewhere to stay if you find an Italian in Slovenia. We're like, hey.
Yeah.
Yo.
Question number 7. Question 7. Who had a 2010 hit with the single Broken Heels? So question number 7. Who had a 2010 hit with the single Broken Heels? Yeah, is it the Capel going to Ljubljana? They've got that big crystal clear lake as well. I've been there. Ooh.
Which was good, with the big church in the middle. Picturesque. And yeah, stayed in a hostel. It used to be a prison, I think, in the center of town.
Cozy.
Yeah, so there's some bars and things still there, but it was nice. Apart from that, I couldn't tell you too much. Oh no, yeah, I think I said this before, but when went to the lake, we stayed at a place called the Number One Jazz Hostel, which is a big claim. Because did it have live jazz? No, just the number one jazz hostel that you'd need. But yeah, I don't know. In my head, obviously, before I went to Slovenia, didn't think it was going to be too picturesque. And then like you can just sit and you're near the Alps. It's nice. It's good. Yeah. Obviously, not many mountains in Denmark. Yeah. Trashing Denmark here. It's a nice place. Question 8. In which city is the soap Hollyoaks set? So question 8. In which city is the soap Hollyoaks set? Yeah, had a pizza in the foothills of the Alps, which is nice.
Oh, lovely.
How many if I Google jazz hostels.
Calder states, I think there's probably so many jazz hostels we couldn't count them all.
I mean, I've never actually checked.
For every hostel, there's a jazz hostel.
If it's a chain. I think there's a chain in America called Jazz Hostels. So, if it's part of a chain, it's going to shatter my illusions of what I thought this place was.
Never meet your idols.
No, that's just in New York, I think, Jazz Hostels. But one of the first places that come up is the one I stayed at in Slovenia.
Well, it is number one.
Yeah, it is. I'd be disappointed if it wasn't top of the SEO searches. Oh, nice. Well, I might as well get a picture while I'm here. It doesn't. Oh, yeah, the inside looks pretty jazzy. I'll give them that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, paranormal. There are like certain parts of Europe now which the Goose's Quizzes team are no longer allowed in, just to what's been said on the stream, I think.
Yeah, and that's fine. I feel like I would have to save up for a year to go to Denmark anyway, so they'll have forgotten about it by then.
Yeah, it'll be in the past. Question number 9. Question 9. In what country was the actor Ryan Gosling born? So question 9. In what country was the actor Ryan Gosling born?
Nice. Well, I think there we go. That's pretty jazzy. I can see why they went for the jazz theme.
Yeah. Well, do you think they called it jazz before they painted the jazz on it, or do you think they painted the stuff on it before they?
I don't know. We'll have to go and ask. But there's the outside. It's nice.
Nice.
Very jazzy.
Yeah.
Gav Darlington test enter to red car. Oh, okay. Haven't taken own bike out yet. Going to Ljubljana, don't worry about Danish bashing the Canadian might. Oh, okay, everyone's getting out of Denmark while the going's good. Getting out of there. Okay, yeah, Calder State stayed number 2 jazz hostel, I hear. But number 1 in America, number 2 worldwide, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Nice hostel. Let's make sure there's no other pictures. No, we're up to date. And question 10, last one in the first round. Question 10, which film famously includes the line "Hasta la vista, baby"? So question 10, which film famously includes the line "Hasta la vista, baby"? And there we go. First round done. What's the place called in the photo? Yeah, we'll get the photo back up. I think it's just known as Jazz Hostel now.
Oh, it's lost the number 1.
Yeah, maybe over the past few years since I was there anyway.
It slipped down the rankings a wee bit.
Doesn't want to talk about it, but yes.
Yeah.
If you're on a tour of the jazz hostels from New York to Lake Bled and everywhere in between, go ahead.
But you can give your own rating of the jazz hostel. See where you place this one.
But there we go. First round done. The first round done. We'll take a 2-minute break and then we'll come back for round 2. So we'll see you back here in 2 minutes, everyone. Hi. Hello,
I
everyone.
like the lighting, by the way, that you've got going on, Louis.
Oh, yeah. So I just went with what Scott had. If I take away one light, it's very sort of Blade Runner. If I turn this one off. Oh, no. Wait. It's a lot more neon without it. So I didn't want to be like too weird at the start. But yeah, Scott has a red light, a green light, and also a second green neon light behind as well. So I can keep this on for a bit longer.
I like it. It's fun.
We've got opinion questions. So first one from last week. Got any holidays planned this year? Appropriate. And 58.3% said yes, they do have some planned. We've got Unicorn Dogs currently planning a trip to the spring wildflower pilgrimage at the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in late April. Wow.
That sounds lovely.
Wow.
That's very nice. Oh, Sweet Potato Pound Cones said, been thinking about it today, but nothing booked yet.
Yeah, look, you got plenty of time. Still January. Government lackeys, Northern Ireland for a wedding and Porto for a festival. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Nice. Full year. The hippos have had 2 years without a visit to Blackpool Pleasure. They're very sad.
Not even the beach, just the pleasure.
Just the pleasure.
And leading 3, Elstead 5, fingers crossed, we're Costa Rica bound. Okay,
Yay.
Nice. That is exciting.
I'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, second round is Art and Lit. We got here. Whoop. Wrong button. This is what I want. Hey, there we go.
Yay.
Yeah, Art and Lit and things. Keep sending your pictures in. Keep sending them in. We'll chat about stuff, food-based things probably, because there's no food and drink round tonight, so we can chat to your heart's desire. Yeah, second round's art and literature.
We really started off badly with the gallery talk then, didn't we?
Yeah.
Question 11. What sort of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle? So question number 11. What sort of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle? That's question 11.
I found the other hostel I stayed at, since we're doing very specific Slovenian hostel chats. That's the prison that's a hostel in Slovenia.
Oh, it's bright colours.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and then graffitied parts of it. But there's still like bars and things on the inside, so there we go. That's all the hostels I know in Slovenia.
Oh, well,
everyone.
How would you rank them out of the prison or jazz? Which comes first?
Well, that was definitely the number one prison hostel I've stayed in.
Well.
So if they want to add that to their name, they can go ahead. But that was fine. I threw up all over the bathroom in that one. So I don't want to go back. It's been a while, but they might still have my picture on the wall.
They pull it down like you're barred.
Yeah, banned from a prison hostel. Question 12. Whose autobiography was titled Long Walk to Freedom? So question 12. Whose autobiography was titled Long Walk to Freedom for question 12? Nice. But yeah, if anyone's got any holidays planned, I don't have any plans.
I'm probably going to go to the States because we had those flights that then we had to cancel. So we've got flights and they'll be used by July. So
do you want to tag along with Unicorn Dogs? You can go on your pilgrimage to something. Tag along for your spring wildflower pilgrimage to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Well, where are the Smoky Mountains?
I mean, it could be anywhere in America.
I'm just checking so I know.
Doesn't help.
That is not near where I will be.
What is it? It must be like an hour's drive. The Tennessee, North Carolina border.
Yeah, that's not near where I will be.
What a mountain. Okay.
I would love to go.
I mean, it's a good time. We're 2 links away from chatting about the Appalachians being made of the same stuff as all the mountains in Scotland. Question 13. Oh, you've got question 13.
Question 13. Which writer created the character Count Dracula? Question 13. Which writer created the character Count Dracula? Dollywood is also there as well.
Okay, well, that's another reason to visit.
I would, yes. I'd love to go to Dollywood.
The Knoxville Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. Pigeon Forge, where they make pigeons.
The finest.
Okay. Good. Oh, what a trip you've got planned.
Oh, that'll be so nice.
Russ, thank you for subscribing too. I totally missed that. Didn't pop up. Speak of the devil. Kirsty's tagging along with your pilgrimage. The wildflower pilgrimage. I cannot spell.
Sphere.
Okay, we'll do the next question. Then I want to read about the pilgrimage. Question 14. Who created the sculpture The Thinker in 1902? So question 14. Who created the sculpture The Thinker in 1902? The Wig Sphere. Okay.
It is, there we go, is real.
The Wig Sphere. Oh, nice. So, okay. Since 1950, the annual event in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park has featured professional guided walks, exhibits, and other learning opportunities to explore the region's rich natural and cultural resources. In recent times, more than 900 pilgrims from more than 32 states and several countries, Kirsty, have joined us. Our program includes fungi, ferns, wildflowers, trees and shrubs, medicinal plants, insects, brackets, terrestrial and aquatic, salamanders and snakes, birds, mammals, brackets, bats to bears, journal, it's not very far in the alphabet, journaling, art, photography and park history. Neat.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, this sounds right up my alley.
Well, nice.
Genuinely quite exciting.
Okay, so the end of April, if you want to go.
It's too early for me this year.
26th to 30th of April.
Well, I'll keep it in mind for future.
For next year. 72nd this year. You can be there for the 73rd.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. That's a few. Question 15. Question 15. From which country were two of the trio known as the Three Tenors? So 2/3 of them. From which country were two of the trio known as the Three Tenors? Where were they from?
Okay. Right. Colder States. I had to double check. It was the Simpsons reference I was thinking of. Yes. The Wig Sphere. Okay, so the 1982 World's Fair in Knoxville, Tennessee. I don't know why. I thought they drove north in that episode, but they go south instead. Okay, good. Oh, what a trip you've got, Kirsty.
I'm just going to see it all.
Nice. If anyone else is doing any mountain-based retreats, walks, any other geography-based things, this is the time to discuss them because we're really interested here. Although I might read the reviews for Dollywood.
Oh yeah, I was looking at Dollywood earlier. Oh wait, I closed the tab. What? Why would I do that?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know what I expected Dollywood, but there's a lot on offer.
I'm just looking at the map. They have a whole PDF map.
Yeah, I feel like if I was in Tennessee though, I would just spend all the time eating. I wouldn't have time to visit any attractions. I would just eat for a week. Question 16. What is the name of H.G. Wells's 8028th century troglodyte civilization? So question 16. What is the name of H.G. Wells's 8028th century troglodyte civilization? But yeah, I feel like I would just do that. But the second visit to Tennessee to
After you've
Pigeon
done
Creek,
the yeah.
whatever, Pigeon Forge. Oh, would be to Dollywood. Oh wow, a lot of roller coasters.
There's a whole section called Adventures in Imagination.
Okay, very relaxing too. Okay, right, let's go add it to the itinerary for next year.
It was Dolly Parton's birthday recently, was it not?
Yeah.
Or coming up soon. I never remember exactly.
Okay.
Oh, it was yesterday. It was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Dolly Parton.
Well, question 17. Question 17. By what names are Shakespeare's characters with the surnames Montague and Capulet better known? So question 17. By what names are Shakespeare's characters with the surnames Montague and Capulet better known?
Oh wow, Bonnaroo.
Ooh.
What? Wrong button. There we go. Bonnaroo. Okay, interesting.
That's hot. Is it a dry heat or is it like a damp heat?
In a 700-acre
Tennessee?
farm in Manchester, Tennessee. Huh. Okay, you want to tell us who is playing? We can try and guess the year. Since 2002, it started. Manchester, Tennessee. Let's find out where that is. God, the names of places. I mean, I'm going to get banned from Denmark and the USA here. Manchester is a city in Coffee County, Tennessee.
Coffee County?
Coffee County.
Oh.
Wow. Question 18. Which Paris art museum is housed in a former railway station and best known for its extensive collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist masterpieces? So, question 18. Which Paris art museum is housed in a former railway station and best known for its extensive collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist masterpieces? Bone Dry, Misting Tents, Arcade Fire headlines. I mean, that could be any year from 2001 to now. I mean,
yeah.
I think it's been 20 years since Funeral, so 2008. I'm going to guess. Maybe Neon Bible time.
I'm going to say slightly. I'm going to guess slightly later. I'm going to go for like 2011.
Okay, we've got 2008 and 2011. Let us know. Bone Dry Heats in Coffee County.
I'm not sure which is worse. I'm not sure if dry heat or, I mean, like when it's really like, I think it sometimes feels hotter when it's like really like soggy and.
Kirsty wins. Well done,
Hey!
Kirsty. Well done. Yeah, the range of temperatures I've experienced aren't as good as everyone else's probably when it comes to bone dry heat.
It definitely makes my asthma do weird things. Massive heat changes. Question 19. Which artist painted Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy? So question number 19. Which artist painted Mr. and Mrs. Clark and Percy? I think I struggle with like damp heat more because it sort of feels almost like heavier.
Yeah, I can imagine it messes up your breathing a bit either way.
Also, then you're just like sweating all the time constantly because it's just the air's damp and you're damp and it's just, you know.
2, 6.
What I'm saying is I couldn't live in a swamp, I think.
Well, now, keep it in mind for your American trip.
I'll be northeast anyway, I'm fine.
Nice, there we go. Oh, that's exciting then. Yeah, probably don't go too far down. Question 20, final one, round 2. Question 20, true or false, there is no K or X in the Welsh language alphabet. So question 20, true or false, there is no K or X in the Welsh language alphabet, true or false. And there we go. So that's round 2 done. We'll take another 2-minute break, and then we'll come back together for round 3. So we'll see everyone back here in 2 minutes.
Yo, hello everyone. Hey, yeah, the next opinion one. Kirsty, you can do this.
Did you watch the Queen's speech? A resounding 75% of you said no, you did not.
There we go. Nice round numbers. 25% said yes. SPPC, I've never watched one. Okay.
I'm also in that category. The hippos said, sadly, I was doing a 12-hour shift and couldn't. What's your excuse?
The Ray Agenda, that's the one with Colin Firth, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And going the social distance is a resounding no from Ireland and the USA.
Nice. So round 3, we're on to still in the regular round, still in the regular stuff. Round 3 is geography for round 3. So we've got planet Earth coming up here. You can keep sending your pictures in. We can discuss this year's Bonnaroo Festival. June 16th and 19th in Manchester, Coffee County, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an okay lineup. It's an okay one. Anyway, take it away.
Question 21. What is the name of the highest mountain in Africa? So question 21. What is the name of the highest mountain in Africa?
No. Hold on.
We steady sneak peek
There we go.
there was before.
There we go. We're all good.
And just to go on the USA, it's like an actual speech that the Queen does at Christmas time. Except she didn't do it this year, did she? Because she's,
CGI. It was CGI. Yeah, there probably is a movie called The Queen's Speech, if you want to search for it. And yeah, some shower advice too. She did.
No, she did actually do it, but she do it live,
Bonnaroo, don't recognize anyone on the Thursday. Friday, J. Cole, Robert Plant, Alison Krauss, Disclosure, War and Drugs, King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, a band called Goose, Arlo Parks, recognize, Japanese Breakfast. Saturday, Tool, Flume, Churches, All Time Low.
There's been a big resurgence of. Have you seen like the When We Were Young festival that's happening in Las Vegas? There's like it's like weird. It's like pop punk is like crawled back out of its hole that it died in.
Yeah, I seen that, and then I was really surprised to see Bright Eyes on the lineup too.
Yeah.
Bright Eyes aren't. I wouldn't say they're a pop punk band.
No.
That was a surprise.
It's like $265 or something.
Yeah.
It's something ridiculous.
Yeah, you wouldn't get to see everyone you want to see at that rate.
No.
Question 22. The Yangtze River is found in which country? So question 22. The Yangtze River is found in which country? Yeah, Hoogly Goose. It was a scheduling issue. I thought we had not started picture rounds yet, but we'll have an abundance of picture rounds from next week. So regular quiz tonight, back on. Full picture round from next week. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can definitely find the video of the Queen's speech if you want. I think it's
It's just her normally sitting there in her wee, in her massive house that she has,
and
her gigantic, expensive house,
and a big house.
But she just like says, I don't know. She just talks about the year, doesn't she? Again, I've never watched a full one, so I don't. I'm probably the worst person to talk about this.
And then Sunday, Stevie Nicks, Machine Gun Kelly. And then after that, again, I don't recognize many people. But there we go. If anyone's going to Bonnaroo. Oh, nice. We got some pictures. Yeah, the pop punk, it's all I've seen for the past couple of days.
It's very funny to me. I've seen a lot of like people like, oh, my iPod Shuffle back in 2000.
Yeah. But I think it was, I read some negative stuff. It was organized with the same people who did that.
People who did Astro World. Yeah.
That other.
They're just trying to pay off all of the...
Taking advantage of the pop punk kids.
Yep. Question 23. What is the capital city of Pakistan? So question 23. What is the capital city of Pakistan?
Yeah, if anyone has any ideas for a picture round, now's the time.
Yeah, I'm here.
If you tuned in,
my ears are open.
Expecting something. Where do we get to? Prison. The wig thing.
Yeah.
There we go. The Sun Sphere. In The Simpsons, full wigs. And with some more Tennessee pictures from a trip from the Kirks, Third Man Records. To Nashville several years ago. And a chicken place, Hot Chicken.
Hot chicken.
hot chicken. And that's got the wrong questions because... There we go. That's what we want instead. Nice. That's good. That's an exciting trip to take. Question 24. Question 24. What is Britain's smallest city in both size and population? So question 24. What is Britain's smallest city in both size and population? For question 24. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good trip. I want to see... Let me find out. Bonnaroo Arcade Fire 2011. Okay, let's see who was playing with Arcade Fire when Colder States was there. See how it lined up. Oh, there's a lot. No, I'm not going to find it that way.
Hunting through the dark web for an old lineup of a festival.
Okay, well, they just listed everyone. There's no different days here. Interesting. Okay. Alison Krauss was there in 2011 too. Wow, hanging around.
Yeah.
I'll let you do...
Back again. Question 25. Question 25. What is the official currency of the Russian Federation? So question 25. What is the official currency of the Russian Federation?
We had Eminem, Arcade Fire, Black Keys, Buffalo Springfield, Neil Young, My Morning Jacket, Lil Wayne, Robert Plant, separate from Alison Krauss, Mumford & Sons, The Strokes, Decemberists, Ray LaMontagne, Iron and Wine...
This does sound quite 2011.
Yeah, Florence and the Machine, Go-Go Bordello, Beirut, Scissor Sisters, Rat-a-tat, Robin, Deer Hunter, Opeth, a change of place, change of pace there. Old Crow, Medicine Road, Wiz Khalifa. Okay, getting a little bit Mavis Staples, Cold War Kids, The Walkmen. Portugal a Man, Sleigh Bells, Best Coast, The Drums. Some of this is still on my quiz playlist. Waves, Sharon Van Etten in 2011. I'd have been young Sharon Van Etten. Yeah, she's way down the list. There we go. Nice. Well, that's more my cup of tea.
Than the this year's lineup.
Yeah, but I'd go if someone wants to buy me a ticket. I'd go and I'd enjoy it still.
In the 40-degree heat.
Yeah, look, maybe I'm a natural.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe I'm a natural. There's only one way to find out. Question 26. What is the only country to be crossed by both the Equator and the Tropic of Capricorn? So question 26. What is the only country to be crossed by both the Equator and the Tropic of Capricorn? For question 26. 2 seconds, I need to send a quiz-based message.
Colder State says it's a very Glasgow type festival. It started off as like a jam band thing and then swerved towards what you see now in front of you. that very festival before you. I'd almost be more into it if it was just a jam band festival. I can find that.
Nice.
With no one else at all, so you had to go see the jam band or no one else.
Oh.
It's intense.
Okay. Okay, yeah, jam band or nothing on a Sunday night.
Well, what else are you going to do on a Sunday night? Jam band or
I suppose
GTFO?
Jam band festival. I'm trying to picture what a jam. Right. Okay.
Like Dave Matthews Band.
Right. Yeah. Wikipedia says Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Allman Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
The band called the Jam Band. Spin Doctors, The Dead. Okay. Rusted Root. Right. Another band called Goose. Maybe the same one. My Morning Jacket. I could jam band. I could jam
Also,
out.
the crowd would be weird. Especially if the Dead were playing.
Yeah.
The crowd would be wild.
Like, we don't have to get Warren on to talk about the Grateful Dead. Not yet, anyway.
I was going to say, I wonder if I've got any of his t-shirts in here. 500 of them.
Fish. Okay. I didn't think Fish were a real band. Or similarly, Hootie and the Blowfish as well.
Yeah, sounds fake, doesn't
Thought
it?
they were both just made up for American television.
Question 27. What is the largest landlocked body of water on Earth by area? So it is the largest landlocked body of water on Earth by area. Question 27.
Okay. You
know what I watched really recently that was interesting? I don't know if you are aware of Channel 5 News, which used to be All Gas No Breaks on YouTube.
Right.
But he went to a fish. He just kind of goes about and talks to people. But it's sort of it's good YouTube content. But he went to a fish concert recently. Went to the lot at the fish concert, and it was wild. It's one of the weirdest crowds of people he's ever spoken to. It was fun. I'll see if I can find it and pop a link in there. That was
okay.
Yeah, highly recommend. It's a good YouTube series.
Yeah, I don't actually know what fish sound like. I don't think I could get away with it if I played a bit just now. I think I have to do it in the break, or on my phone. This could be it. I could be a big jam band fan, and I've never, tonight I've got the Thai pork mince recipe. I've got fish. I'm going to go home and have tomorrow I'm going to have a wild night.
You got so many things to try out.
Question 28. What is the name of the national anthem of the USA? So question 28. What is the name of the national anthem of the USA? Okay.
Yeah, that YouTube link's for later for everyone. After the quiz is done, you can treat yourself if you'd like. A little light entertainment viewing.
Nice. Yeah, the quiz will be on YouTube as well. Well, last week's quiz is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tonight's might be on YouTube. It depends. Scott's still on holiday, so I think it takes a while to do, so I don't know if I can pop in or not. But it will be at some point.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
If not immediately, it will be. You can always watch back.
Yeah, I think he said it takes a while to download. So,
Question 29. Question 29 is the westernmost point of the British mainland in England, Wales, or Scotland? So, question 29 is the westernmost point of the British mainland in England, Wales, or Scotland? For question 29.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, I'm using Scott's old headphones.
And they pinch in your brain.
They are the least comfortable headphones
Oh, no.
I've ever tried on. I remember Goose complaining about them before. These are,
I always find mine give me like a tense jaw. I don't know if it's like because of where they sit, but I always feel like I'm like tense in my jaw.
Yeah, these are painful. Yeah, I was tempted to use more Bluetooth-based ones, but I didn't know it would take a while to put together, so I had to lump for these. And yeah, it's hurting, so I take a break between rounds with no headphones on. Someone was talking about fish.
What a great wee story.
Their primary characteristics was they were into fish. There's someone in some TV show that loves fish. I can't remember. I mean, this is fish references in TV shows at Reddit.
Oh, wow, a whole...
On the fish subreddit. Or maybe it's community. Oh, that's one of those things that's going to annoy me, and it's going to be like a 2-second reference, but for some reason...
think there's probably tons of them that have been 2-second references. I mean, hence why there's a whole page on it. On the subreddit.
Yeah, look, I mean, fish fans just like to, track who's talking about their band. Oh, I mean, this is from 9 years ago. Someone's posted fish.net that they wrote tonight's episode of Community and they snuck in a couple of sneaky fish references. And they're also in Parks and Rec, the references too.
There we go.
Okay, nice.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Fish fans are everywhere.
Fish fans are everywhere. Harder
You might know one.
to not be a fish fan. Question 30. With a population of about 850, what is the least populated independent state in the world? So question 30. With a population of about 850, what is the least populated independent state in the world? And there we go. Round 3 done. We'll take a 2-minute break. I'm going to stretch off my ears, get the headphones off, and then we'll come back together for an opinion question and for round 4 as well. So we'll see you back here in 2 minutes, everyone. Hello.
Oh, I think I somehow moved away to the other side of my screen.
Shimmied slightly. One opinion question this time. Back onto food. Have you...
Always a nice safe topic. Have you slow cooked anything this year? It's much closer than the last one is. 47.8% of you said yes. So just under half.
Good. Finer Things Club Crackers said no, but we've done the opposite. Instapot cooking, which I also do as well.
Yeah, we've got like a Amazon own pressure.
Okay,
but
nice.
Yeah. But very good, very good. I like them a lot. Unicorn dogs, chili, 2 different types.
Nice. SPPC last night. I love the slow cooker on board.
Mm-hmm. Government lackeys, everything, because our oven isn't very powerful.
Low and slow, baby. It's how you do it. And the Ray Agenda, an absolutely banging homemade curry. Nice. Well, it's making me hungry just now, which isn't great. We're going to move on to round 4, which is History and Legends. For round 4. So history things, legendary things.
But of both of those.
Everything in between.
Question 31. Question 31. Name the ancient ruler born in 69 BC. Nice. Who had relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. So question number 31 there. Name the ancient ruler born in 69 BC who had relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony.
Whoa. Pear and parsnip. Soup.
Ooh.
Sorry. That is a soup I've never heard of.
Was it spiced? Was it like a spiced? I can kind of understand because parsnips are quite sweet. So.
But that's quite a sweet soup altogether.
Yeah, like a dessert soup.
Oh.
Good soup.
I spiced and roasted them.
Oh.
Whoa, I'm gonna. I thought I'd heard all types of soup. Pear and parsnip soup.
I mean, you can really make anything into a soup if you try hard enough.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
We've all read that fable, the one with the rock in the soup.
Oh, right. Oh, my mind is blown. Question 32. Question 32, give any year during the life of Karl Marx. So question 32, give any year during the life of Karl Marx. I'm on board. Ah, nice. We've got a notes recipe too.
Ooh.
Honey.
That's when you know it's good.
Honey in there.
Uh-huh.
Ras El Hanout, garam masala.
Oh, I love Ras El Hanout. It's one of my favourite spice mixes.
Bake 2 potatoes at the same time. Remove parsnip and potato skins. Wow, okay, so there's potato in there too.
That makes sense to kind of fill it out a bit. You've got that base. Yeah. I get into this. I think it sounds nice.
And some cream. Nice. That is a good old recipe. I wonder. It just makes you think what other soups you're missing out on. What other recipes are out there? Or who's going to be the first person to try something new? Yeah, I can maybe like putting the potatoes in there would have maybe made it like mashed potato. But
that's true. I presume it's like a blended soup rather than it being a broth with chunks.
Yeah, but you just get some mashed potato and then some soup on top.
I mean, that does sound like quite tasty mashed potato, though. Get behind that as well. Question 33. Question 33. What was the name of Henry VIII's only legitimate son? I sometimes have to do the counting in my head for Roman numerals. Question 33. What was the name of Henry VIII's only legitimate son? I don't think I've ever really cooked with pears. You know, like, because like poached pears and stuff is a thing. I don't think I've ever really done it.
No, me neither. I'm not a huge pear fan. Like very rarely will have pears sitting around.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
never really choose to get them.
they're just. I think they joke about it, and it's always sunny, but they're just sandy. You know, they're just
Yeah.
they're just gritty. Who wants a little gritty apple? But yeah, poached pears, nice, just because that's poached and covered in chocolate or something. But in a soup, oof, blended within an inch of its life. Well, I'm going to look up unusual soup recipes.
I don't know if I've ever said this before in the stream. I feel like I might have done. But for my birthday last year, Warren got me a book of monastery soups. So
Oh,
a whole book of soups written by this monk.
Well,
or a father or someone.
And a decadent pear and parsnips soup probably didn't make the cut.
I don't know. I mean, I can check. I don't know. There's some weird ones in there. There's some really good ones though.
Okay, we've got 80 award-winning soup recipes. Award-winning soup recipes. We're going to be here. I'll try and find the weird ones first of all, because it's going through the classics: chicken nudes, French onion, a Ceylon, chicken curry.
I do love a good soup. I love a good soup.
I'm just gonna. I'm making enemies tonight, but despite enjoying all the separate ingredients, I care little for minestrone soup.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I'm not. It doesn't make me too mad. I thought you were just going to say soup in general.
No,
that's fine.
I like pasta. I like soup. I like vegetables. But for some, it just together.
I like it.
I mean, even together in a different combination, it's more like a pasta dish. Totally fine with it. But you tell me it's minestrone, and suddenly I'm like,
You know why I like it is because if you've got just a little bit too little of everything left, there's not enough to make it a full pasta meal that you could have. It wouldn't even really be like a full, it wouldn't be like a full lunch meal or anything for your leftovers. Bang it in, chuck in some stock. There we go. It's a whole other meal.
Yeah.
Then you've got two carbs, bread and pasta.
Yeah, and then you blitz some potato in there, you're sorted. Or put some mashed potato. Question 34. Beginning with V, name the Norse female figures who choose those who die and live on the battlefields. So question 34. Beginning with V, name the Norse female figures who chose those who die and live on a battlefield. I think it's the use of celery in a soup.
Oh, no, I disagree. There's some great soups with celery in them. I think if you're not blending it, and you just have to chew a bit of celery, that's different.
I think that's what I find unpleasant about minestrone is surprise chunks of celery.
Yeah.
Because I'm on board using that as like a base. You've got your sauteing things at the start, chuck it in, fine. But as a star, it's just lacking, I think.
I don't know. I've had some very nice celery-based soups. Because I don't have to eat. I don't really enjoy like chewing on a celery.
No. No.
So if it's blended and the celery's all just a big mush, that's nice. You get the flavor without the.
Yeah, a few people do enjoy munching on them. Although I used it. Someone else doesn't like celery. I used it a bit more. I made some jambalaya. I used it more as a base, but that was like, to the point where it was falling apart. So you could notice that it was celery.
Yeah, that's what it's best.
Oh, well, let's do a poll.
I used to have much stronger opinions about celery than I do now. I've come around to it. I'm happy with it to be in things. Put it in a salad, I'm okay with that now. I never used to. Used to be like, get it away from me, I don't want it anywhere near. But now I'm like... Question 35. Celery with a blue cheese dip. Like a celery and blue cheese soup would be really nice as well. Castle for a bit. Also, celery leaves on top as a garnish afterwards of the soup are nice because they're like sort of a little bit almost like peppery. Question 35. What facial fashion was popularized by the American Civil War general Ambrose Burnside? So that's question 35. What facial fashion was popularized by the American Civil War general Ambrose Burnside?
Yeah, that sounds good. I feel like the blue cheese dip does a lot of the heavy lifting in that relationship.
Yeah. It gives you the flavor punch.
Um,
And there are other things you could put in a blue cheese dip, like chicken wings or crackers. Or
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, blue cheese dip is just, I mean, we talked about carbs on carbs, but it's just, you know, like dairy on dairy. It's just, take some cheese and then we'll just put some cream or something in there, some more cheese. We'll make it slightly less cheesy, but more creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Celery in a stir fry sometimes as a punishment.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think I agree with that.
No. I found a recipe for creamy pizza soup, which we'll discuss in a second.
I don't know if I want to.
The creamy pizza soup is like eating supreme pizza with a spoon. You can add your favorite pizza toppings as long as you include the ooey gooey melty cheese on top. If you can't find the tomato and sweet basil bisque soup, try using canned tomato. Right, so it looks like just tomato soup with some bread on top.
And cheese.
Yeah, chowder.
I love a chowder.
I probably don't eat enough chowder.
I prefer a Cullen skink to a chowder because it's smoked.
Right. Yeah.
Fish.
I'll do 36.
But they're essentially the same thing, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
A fish chowder and a Cullen skink, they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, well, is there sweet corn in Cullen skink? Yeah.
I mean, you could add it if you wanted to.
You can skink anything, can't you?
You don't. You don't have to add sweet corn to all chowders all the time either, I suppose, because again, it's just like a fishy soup, isn't it? So change your recipes.
Question 36. USSR stood for the Union of Soviet what? So question 36. USSR stood for the Union of Soviet what? Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if you're missing.
I don't know. I would just use almost any other thing than celery in a stir fry.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned chowder for pumpkin clam chowder. Now, yeah, have I eaten clams before? I don't.
I've had full belly clams. I've had little tiny clams. I've had deep fried clams.
Maybe I've not. Have I? I mean, I don't know how common. I might have had them in passing, like as a seafood starter medley thing.
Yeah, there's probably a good chance it'll be mixed in with some other seafood at some point.
I would be all over pumpkin clam chowder.
It'd be a fun color.
I'll save a picture. It is a good color. No, I'm going to say it was PNG.
Question 37. The Battle of the River Plate was part of what conflict? And I know you're saving a... Oh, no, look at that. You got it up quick. Battle of the River Plate was part of what conflict? Question 37. Okay,
roast celery. Also nice. Castle Hill Farm, do you have shares in celery? Are you...
part of Big Celery.
Big Celery Ireland? Are you trying to make it bigger over there? Look, you can skink anything. We've got some pictures. Someone sent a nice dog picture. Aww. Hey, buddy.
Aww.
Look at your little jumper. You cozy?
Oh my god.
Your little toy. Is that, yeah, your ball on the floor. Very nice. And soup. Pumpkin clam with extra bacon on top. Oh. That is rich. That looks rich.
You just need a wee bowl of that.
Oh, yeah. Let's scroll through for so many other random soups. Bratwurst soup.
Well, what are the other parts of that? You can't just say bratwurst. That's just saying like...
Well, invented in Iowa... I came up with this recipe one day when I had some leftover bratwurst. It has been a favorite of my husband's ever since and is requested whenever the guys are hanging out. Anna Miller.
You could say it was for a sausage party, perhaps.
Chowder, Iowa. Place names. Yeah, I'll get them. We'll put the appetizing soup on the screen. What's in a bratwurst soup? You got a pound of uncooked bratwurst links, onion, carrot, of course, navy beans. What the heck are navy beans? Haricot beans.
Okay. So beans. Okay.
They're not
There's-
not navy.
No.
Jalapeno, pepper, chicken broth, flour, milk, 12 slices of American cheese.
For where? For what? For putting in it?
Uh,
Or for a garnish?
I'll give you the recipe. I'll do the next. Is it my question? Question 38. The 1916 Easter Rising was an armed rebellion. It took place in which country? So question 38. The 1916 Easter Rising was an armed rebellion that took place in which country? In a Dutch oven, cook and crumble bratwurst with onion and carrot over medium heat until meat is no longer pink. 5 to 7 minutes. Drain. Stir in beans, jalapeno, pepper and broth. Bring to a boil. Whisk together flour and half a cup of milk until smooth. Stir into the top. Bring to a boil, stirring constantly. Cook and stir until thickened, about 5 minutes. Gradually stir in remaining 1 cup milk. Add cheese. Cook and stir over low heat until melted. Right. I'll save a picture. It looks as you'd imagine for sausage cheese soup.
I was sort of on board, kind of, a little bit, until we got to like the milk and cheese. And I just don't feel that it needs those things.
Well, I feel like not to slam American soup recipes, but that's how I imagine every soup is made in America.
With milk and cheese.
With some milk and cheese and flour to thicken it up. You're in Chowder town, pretty much. There it is.
Oh no. It looks a little bit like bad vomit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you took the jalapenos off.
I thought it looked okay, and then your reaction confirmed that.
You know why? I think it's because it looks like there's sweet corn in it, but I don't think they said there was sweet corn in the recipe.
Yeah,
so where did the sweet corn come from?
I think is the orange stuff. I think that was
Orange stuff will be the carrots. There was carrots, wasn't there?
Oh, was there carrots? Yes.
Yeah, but there's like a couple things that look like sweet corn shapes.
Yeah, onion in there. It's probably just lumps of cheese.
Oh, it could be, I suppose. Yeah, it just I just don't know if I would be happy to have been served that.
Like, we're here for we're here for the weird recipes. That's what I searched for, and that's what we're just discussing.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. Question 39. In which century was the Battle of Agincourt?
Agincourt.
Yes, this is how I said it. In which century was the Battle of Agincourt?
Also good for settling your stomach. Celery. I imagine that's maybe a good thing.
I thought you were going to say that the cheese bratwurst soup was good for settling your stomach, because I know it's not. Look at it.
Yeah, some celery on like a choppy ferry ride, maybe.
Yeah, down it with some ginger ale and celery, and you're sorted.
Okay, just calling the USA a fan of the sausage soup, despite not eating sausage. Okay.
I don't know. I think it's maybe because I know what's in it, just to go on the USA.
Hey, look, that's what they say about sausages, and it's what they say about sausage soup as well. You just don't think about it. Don't think about how it's made. We're only at 20 out of 81 here on soups. Chicken pot pie, beef lentil, cream of lentil.
That's fine.
Potato cheese soup with salmon. That sounds so thick. From okay. I'm enjoying much in the same way as I prefer to go back to galleries and things to read about the artists rather than the actual art.
Yeah, reading about the people who came up with the soups.
Yeah, every soup is a story. That's what they say.
That says what they say. Every soup is a story.
Potato cheese soup with salmon. I started cooking for a harvest crew when I was 10 years old. Now, 40 years later, my husband and I live in the heart of potato growing area. One year, the recipe won me a prize. Nancy Horsburgh, Everett, Ontario. Potato cheese soup with salmon. I'll save a picture. We'll see how thick it is.
I think that could be it. Depending on like what cheese you're using, I think that could be okay.
Turkey and wild rice. Oof. Okay, I mean, I need to write to the people have a problem adding cheese to soup. Question 40. Which US president ordered the dropping of atomic bombs on Japan? So question 40. Which US president ordered the dropping of atomic bombs on Japan? So the recipe, turkey and wild rice soup, the blurb?
Yeah, the wee story.
Yeah, the blurb, but it sounded like a made up word there. My dear friend Shirley shared this recipe with me several years ago. Every time I think of her, I make the soup. Sometimes I add a cup of cheddar cheese at the end and melt it in for an extra measure of comfort.
I feel like these people all just need like a fondue
Yeah.
set.
I mean, this sounds quite fresh. Asparagus soup with lemon creme fraiche.
That sounds lovely.
From Fern Vitence, Tipton, Iowa. Okay, we've got a bunch of pictures of soups and other things. We got a big fan of turkey and wild rice soup. I'll look at the recipe. With or without cheese is the big thing.
Yeah. I mean, again, that sounds nice. Turkey and wild rice, that sounds great. That sounds fine. It sounds like a...
I mean, if your monk who wrote that cookbook could see these recipes now.
His little brain... We'll get it in the break, actually.
So that's the end of round 4. We'll take a 2-minute break and then we'll come back and we will do the final round and talk about more soups. So we'll see you back here soon. Welcome back, everyone. We've got some lovely pictures that came in over the break, and I saved some pictures of soup as well. As well. We've got 2 opinion questions to go through. First one is, did you play any board games over the festive period? And 62.5% said yes, they did. In this case, 37.5% said no. SPPC. Loads. Sweet Potato Pinecone Jr. got a game called Cat Ventures, where you have to basically do lots of things that cats do. And she got a bingo wheel, which is fun. Both of those sound amazing.
Yes, very much so. Especially the Cat Ventures, love it. Lots of love for it in the chat as well. Government lackeys, we don't have a table, and the cat ruins things when we play on the floor. That's the real Cat Ventures.
Yeah,
it IRL.
Sounds like you should play Cat Ventures.
Yeah.
Josh 610732 Chameleon, a big hit with everyone, as was Ticket to Ride, Europe and London. Ooh.
I've still never played Ticket to Ride. I keep meaning to.
Played it last year. Didn't get around to it this Christmas.
The Ray Agenda, no IRL ones, but some nerds on Twitch got me into Catan, I think is how it's said online.
Still on a high from my win, and leading 3, Elstead 5, loads. Found a nice new one called Wingspan for the Twitchers among you.
Oh, Wingspan is a beautiful game.
Okay.
Very pretty.
We got a fan over there. And final opinion one, big plans for the weekend. 65.2% said no for last weekend. The Finer Things Club Cracker is finishing our quarantine while celebrating our soon-to-be 4-year-old's birthday on Monday. Wow. Packed in.
Happy birthday for the Monday.
Yeah, I hope it was a good one.
Yeah. Sweet Potato Pinecone said we went to the cinema to see Boss Baby 2.
Government lackey is going to see Scream and getting pizza and beers.
Those are quite different cinema
yeah.
experiences. How was it? If Government lackeys, if you're in the chat tonight, how was it? I want to know. I want to see the new Scream. Jeff Goldblum, Saturday, meet a couple of friends to drink some whiskey. Sunday, regret Saturday.
Nightmare. And Toilet Paper Express, big plans to walk the dog. Nice. Good, wholesome weekend right there. But here we go. So final round tonight is... Why is that there? There we go. Final round is general knowledge. So we've got 10 questions left, just from a big old random pool. And we can discuss soups as well.
So, question 41. Make your day. Make your day is the slogan for which video sharing app?
Nope. And this is what happens when we don't do a picture round. Everything is set up to run a picture round. There we go.
Well, it's not. I did make one.
No, just didn't check.
Make your day is the slogan for which video sharing app for question number 41. Oh, and Colder State says the new Scream is very enjoyable.
Okay, I didn't even know there was a new one.
I think it's supposed to be quite like more Wes Craveny than the ones that have last been are. Okay,
good, nice. Yeah, I've seen a few people at the cinema. I just thought it was like a reissue or something. Okay, yeah, nice. New Scream.
It's
goods.
Got the cast from the original ones in it, as far as I'm aware. I think, but then they're playing like older characters, and then there's younger. Yeah. Anyway, but the cast there's people from the original cast.
I need to. There we go. Quick picture update before I forget. Someone's beer for the quiz: guava, banana, banoffee, toffee smoothie, which they say is as thick as a soup.
I like Vault City stuff.
Yeah, I tried it. Embarrassingly, just for the first time over Christmas, and it was good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But that sounds
10% as well. That's a.
I mean, yeah, I think sours. Sours are pretty strong, but that sounds quite thick for a sour, and I wouldn't normally associate sours with being thick.
No, they're more like juices.
So that I can imagine in smoothie form. New soup ideas.
That's
okay. We've got Grace's cock flavored noodle soup mix.
The boys are over, honey. Get out the Gogh flavor noodle soup mix.
Like, if it's not the sausage soup, then it's something else. And this is, I can't even remember which soup this is.
They do. Is that the potato?
Yes,
salmon
potato
one?
salmon, thick. That looks like mashed potato.
It does look very thick. That.
And I'll just save the turkey wild rice so we can compare. But turkey wild rice looks like, I've not read the recipe, but it looks like there's big chunks of celery in there. So I'll just veto that one.
But you could always cut them down finer.
Okay.
Is this that's not the colour I was expecting it to be. I've got to be honest, I was expecting more of a clear broth.
Yeah, turkey wild rice. Wild rice, water, half a cup of butter, potatoes, onion, celery, carrot, cloves, flour, chicken broth, 2 cups, half and half cream, rosemary, stock.
I mean, I bet it's actually really nice.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm poo-pooing all these soups, but they will be lovely to eat, I'm sure. Okay. Ooh.
I think I'm just picky about whether or not a cream goes in, like a milk or a cream goes in my soup.
Yeah. I mean, that feels like a decadent soup when you have tomato soup and you put a bit of cream in there. It's like, wow.
Yeah, you're like, whoop.
spending the week's budget on cream.
Yeah.
Question 42. Which architect is known for his work on the Pompidou Center and the Millennium Dome? So question 42. Which architect is known for his work on the Pompidou Center and the Millennium Dome? I missed the chat.
It does look a bit like sandwich spread.
Oh, yeah. It does, doesn't it? It's something I've not thought of in a while. Sandwich spread.
I know, right?
Traddles 51. Hello. Hope the project as well. We're talking about soups. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sandwich spread is a mystery. I don't know. We've got people from all over. I don't know if sandwich spread has spread all over the world. Cheddar.
I don't think. I feel like it might be quite a specific thing. So it's like a very British thing.
Cheddar pear soup.
Oh, okay.
Pears and cheddar, sharp cheddar, have always been one of my favorite flavor combos, says Trisha Cruz from Eagle, Idaho. The recipe brings the two together in a creamy, delicious soup. I like to serve it.
A lot of Idaho ones.
Hey, soup country, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently.
Hearty Manhattan clam chowder, which does not look creamy at all.
Oh.
In this one. Carol Bullock, Royceford, Pennsylvania. Okay. Southwest style wedding soup.
I mean, that sounds nice.
Some more sausage soups. Okay, we're getting into the good stuff here. Spinach and sausage lentil soup. Now that sounds nice. Hold on. Spicy cheeseburger soup. Yeah.
So I think I have heard. Well, I've heard of cheeseburger soup before.
Well,
which again, it's not for me. It's not my. You know what? It's just a girl in the USA. No one really truly knows what sandwich spread is. It just sort of is. It comes in a wee thing, and you spread it on sandwiches.
Yeah,
it looks like that.
Let's find out.
It's got some vegetables in it. It's maybe like a mayo-y or like a salad cream base.
Salad cream based, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Wikipedia picture is not great. It's been updated slightly since then. But Earthworm Kim, you gotta soup them together. Just take your two favorite things and soup them.
Yeah, I like a fruit and a sharp cheese and a fruit together. It's a good combo.
I'll give you all these recipes in a second. Just to go in the USA. Good to know. New England clam chowder, creamy, comforting. Manhattan clam chowder, spicy, and aggressive. Yeah, summarized well.
Question 43. By what process do plants convert sunlight into chemical energy required for growth? By what process do plants convert sunlight into chemical energy required for growth? Well, if we're talking weird soups, we have this stupid cookbook. The Glava Clan's cookbook.
Okay.
Which is like just supposedly it's family recipes from from different clan chiefs of Scotland, but my favourite one of them is from Hay, which is a recipe for cold snail water.
Okay.
When you take 1 gallon of new milk of a red cow, about 100 great shell snails, wash them clean, crack them and throw away your shells. A pint of great earthworms slit along and clean washed. Boil these worms and snails in your milk about half an hour, and then pour them in an ordinary still and put them of hart's tongue, ale hoop, cowslip of Jerusalem, and colt's foot of each a handful. Cut ye herbs so that they may lie well in ye still, and distill them with a pretty hot fire. And now and then take off your top of the still and stir it to the bottom. Let the water drop on white sugared candy, 2 ounces to a quart. This will make about 2 quarts of water. It's best to mingle it all together. Give your child about 8 or 9 spoonfuls.
Oh wow, yeah. When you said that, I thought it was like pretending to be snail related.
Oh no,
No, it's just actual snails. This isn't the picture on the screen, by the way. The picture on the screen is the cheeseburger soup.
And to be fair, cold snail water does come from the 1600s.
Right. Okay.
So
okay. I mean, it was easier to get your snails back then, anyway.
Yeah, and your red cows. I don't know. I suppose maybe earthworm came a red cow. It's like a
Highland cow.
Like a Highland cow, yeah, because of the hair color.
Question 44. The 6 tallest statues in the world are all located in which continent? So, question 44. The 6 tallest statues in the world are all located in which continent? The cheeseburger. Potatoes in there, carrots, peppers, onions, jalapenos. So far, so good. Garlic, salt, 1 pound ground beef, 2.5 cups of milk, flour. This is Velveeta's cheese, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay, yeah. Velveeta is a brand name for processed cheese that tastes like an American cheese. Okay. Anyway, 8 ounces of that, pepper, and then bacon on top. Okay, I mean, we started off tonight talking about recipes to use some leftover mince, and now we've got a mincy soup.
Well, I mean, you could always do that with it if you really wanted to.
I mean, I would dip the heck out of that. Like, I know it says it's a soup, but I would take some chips. It is
more of a dip.
I would take some chips to that, big time. But that is, ooh. I mean,
that's Warren. That's Warren in the chat. Hi, Warren.
We used to sell cheeseburger soup to each other at high school. That sounds like a euphemism for something, but I mean, I don't want to go into it too much. Yeah, Warren, we're discussing soups. I think so far the bratwurst soup is winning the hearts and minds of the people. Cheddar ham chowder.
You mean as the best soup? The bratwurst soup is winning.
As the most intriguing. And obviously with the best story as well. I mean, I didn't read out the cheeseburger one. Let's have a look what that's like. Well, this creamy and spicy cheeseburger soup brings my family to the table in a hurry. I love the warming zip of cayenne, but it also tastes terrific without it if you like a milder flavor. With a few simple side dishes, this soup is a full meal, but the coward has not put their name to the recipe, so I don't know who said that. But look, if you want to attract someone's family, you put some spicy cheeseburger soup on the table.
And they come a-running.
Ooh, apple squash soup.
What kind of squash? Any?
Well, this is from Crystal Ralph Hawn, Bartsville, Oklahoma.
Before you get into it, I'll do question 45. Well, otherwise I'll never remember to say it because I'll get too wrapped up in soup chat. Question 45. Who wrote the play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? So, who wrote the play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
Apple.
Back to the important stuff.
Apple squash soup. Butter, onion, sage, broth, 2 medium tart apples, peeled, finely chopped, water, 1 pack frozen cooked winter squash, thawed, ginger, salt, half a cup fat-free milk. It doesn't help me. I don't know what a winter squash is.
Also, using fat-free milk is just use water at that point. If you're going to have like, skimmed milk, just use water.
Yeah, winter squash. I know what that is now. Okay, that sounds nice. A little bit ginger in there. Something that's not full of cream.
Yeah, just...
I mean, people, we're only at recipe 65 of 81, so we're not done yet.
Oh, Warren also has said that they would call it cheeseburg soup in Massachusetts because they don't like to, I don't know, was the R too much of an extra syllable or...
Cheeseburg. Question 46. What type of seed is tahini made from? So question 46. What type of seed is tahini made from? Yeah, not enough Bork tonight. Plenty of food chats. These are, I love all these ideas. I don't eat enough soup is what I've learned.
I'm also going to send into the WhatsApp one of the reasons I bought this the Glaiva Clans book in the first place. Oh god, I can't get a picture of it because of the light. The photos of the food in it are just absolutely ridiculous.
Oh well, I've got a really high. Oh wow! So recipes 76 and 77 are the contest-winning stuffed pepper soup and contest-winning New England clam chowder. It's not just any regular soup, folks. Contest-winning. From Tracy Thompson, Cranesville, Pennsylvania, and Sandy Larson, Port Angeles, Washington. Oh, it's got razor clams. Oh, wow. The best New England clam chowder recipe ever. In the Pacific Northwest, we dig our own razor clams and I grind them for the chowder. Ooh. Since these aren't readily available, the canned clams are perfectly acceptable. Okay.
We actually have canned clams in our house just now because Warren's parents shipped them across to us.
Okay. I suppose it's a bit harder over here to grind your own clams. That is heck of a... Well, there's plenty of soups if you want a recipe for these clams. Plenty of soups we've chatted about tonight you could use them in.
That's true. That is true, actually.
That is, Sandy Larson, wow, that's a lot going on. And then it followed up with non-contest winning split pea soup. Seafood bisque, cheddar potato chowder, and the last one, lemony chicken soup, who wrote
nice.
A series of unfortunate events. I'll put the link in the chat for all the soups. There we go. That's what we've chatted about for an hour. So imagine all the fun you could have.
Endless.
Actually trying those recipes.
Endless fun. Question 47. What caused a national shortage of 100 yen coins in Japan in the late 70s, prompting an increase in production? So question 47. What caused a national shortage of 100 yen coins in Japan in the late 70s, prompting an increase in production?
Lemon chicken, yeah, from the local Chinese, good. Okay, so this isn't...
That's not bloody, I would like to point out. That is just, it looks like it was taken with a camera that had Vaseline rubbed all over it.
That's not the worm recipe.
No, they don't have specific pictures of the food. It's just spreads like that.
Okay, that's not a sandwich spread, different spread.
Yeah. Although equally, I don't know what's in this either. So
we did sandwich spread a disservice because I looked away. If anyone wants to know what's in sandwich spread, popular in both the Netherlands and the UK.
Oh, hey, there we go.
It is vinegar, sugar, cabbage, rapeseed oil, water, carrots, gherkins, corn flour, salt, onions, egg yolks, red peppers, mustard, stabilizers, spice extracts, spices, herb extracts, brackets, contains celery. And then some other stuff, true. So salad cream with extra mustard and an egg yolk in there. Okay, well...
Is a salad cream not a bit like mayonnaise but it has egg in it anyway? Because mayonnaise is just egg and...
Yeah. I was thinking about this recently because I've become a big mayo convert.
Oh yeah,
And-
were you not a mayo fan previously?
No, and now I'm like, just whatever I eat. Well,
I love mayo.
just
I love
put,
mayo.
put mayo on it.
I love mayo. I think it's the best thing for chips.
Oh, yeah, isn't it? Salad cream has around half the calories and a third of the fat compared to mayonnaise. Right.
I just never I never have salad cream. Like when I was growing up, we'd always have salad cream in the fridge. Just never have it in the fridge because when I'm never using it. What am I using it for? I'm not really.
Okay.
It's good on a fish finger sandwich.
If anyone wants to, it's late in the quiz. This is a story from 4 years ago, but this might rock people's world. Salad cream fans have been rocked to their very core this week by the news that the iconic brand could be changing its name to Sandwich Cream.
Which is much worse.
Yes.
Much worse.
Sandwich cream. I mean, I suppose it gets used more in a sandwich than it does a salad, but
Yeah, but
sandwich cream doesn't sound great.
no. Yes, the finest cream of sandwich.
Main difference, salad cream contains more vinegar than oil, whereas mayonnaise contains more oil, less vinegar. That makes sense, because mayonnaise does taste a lot better. Question 48. What is the name of the Muslim month of fasting? So question 48. What is the name of the Muslim month of fasting? Yeah, it's one of those. I don't think no one has a fridge that has both salad cream and mayo.
Sips Clan, there is no hate here. If you like salad cream and a cheese sandwich, that is grand.
Okay. Yeah, look, when we just talked through all those soups, what we learned is you get some cheese, you get a little vinegary sauce in there. You're perfect. That's what you need.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah. And I do like salad cream. I just don't
Just choose mayonnaise over it instead.
Yeah, because it's just going to sit in the fridge and not be used for too long. But yeah, ham and lettuce salad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is, you can see why they wanted to change their name to Sandwich Cream.
Sandwich cream. I still stand by that it's good in a fish finger sandwich.
Yeah. But I mean, my heart just says mayonnaise would be better in that situation.
I don't know why, but I no.
Although probably the vinegar content makes a difference.
It's nice. It's almost like, I don't know. I suppose because tartar sauce and stuff is like a bit tangy.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Maybe it's like the in between those two.
That's a good point. I retract. That's a good point. Retract my statement. This is someone sent in one of their favorite soups: smoked paprika orzo soup. More than a soup. This is a meal in a bowl.
Oh,
packed with vegetables and pasta. It's filling,
all soup.
colorful, tasty, and nutritious. By Lucy Parker. Nice.
I do like paprika.
Wait, is there?
Like orzo.
Oh, there's pesto in there too.
Ooh.
Okay, interesting.
Meal in a bowl.
Hey, look, I'm not going to disagree. Traddles has both Castle Farm salad cream all the way. Oh, wow. We found the
big love for salad cream.
The dividing line here. Well, this will be the opinion question for next week, probably, in the form.
Just what your opinions on salad cream are. It's an open-ended one. There's no yes or no. Tell us a salad cream story. Question 49. True or false? True or false? The elephant is the only animal which has 4 knees. So question 49. True or false? The elephant is the only animal which has 4 knees. Are you doing a poll about it?
Yeah, just a quick one.
Is this, when you say pick, do you mean like I can only have one for the rest of my life?
People can interpret that any way they want. It's not. This is the non-scientific version. More scientific in the forums later on.
Okay, true.
Orzo soup, very tasty. That does sound. That's an ingredient I do not use that often.
I find it quite hard to find.
Orzo.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sort of ricey, pasty hybrid. Yeah, I've maybe struggled to find it in places. I'm gonna look out for it. You know what?
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye open.
I'm gonna.
You know what? I like a giant couscous.
Yeah.
discovered recently. Very good, very nice.
Okay, nice.
It's like more. There's more to chew on than a standard couscous.
Yeah. You want to soup that? Stick it in a soup.
You know what? You could really easily.
Soup
it.
it.
Imagine some sort of like. Yeah. Oh yeah. You could do a nice soup with them.
Yeah, I couscous a lot. The laziest way possible too. Like, I mean, people couscous aficionados would look at the way I make couscous and.
I literally put it in a bowl and pour boiling water.
Yeah,
and then, and leave it to soak in.
I do the same. I read instructions. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna heat it up slowly. With some condensation.
I treat it like an instant noodle. As if it was a packet of ramen.
Yeah, and you go to nice places and the couscous is all fluffy and well put together.
Yeah. You know what though? Stock. If you like instead of just putting just water in it, you put with a bit of stock in it. It's good. Put a bit of butter on top, and it all melts in. That's good.
Bit of salad cream.
I mean, you know what you could do.
Then when it's cooking, you mix some cheese in there, and you've got yourself a soup, pretty much.
That is, yeah. Leave enough water in.
Question 50. Can you do question 50? I need to send someone a link.
Yes, absolutely. Question 50. S is the chemical symbol for which element? That's question 50. S is the chemical symbol for which element? That's question 50 there. And just to go in the USA, really, salad cream is just like a more vinegary mayonnaise.
Yeah, more.
Really, it's kind of what we've worked out.
Yeah, more vinegary.
It's a bit more yellow as well. Like mayonnaise is more white, and salad cream is more yellowy. Salad cream won.
Oh wow!
As well, by a 83% of you went for salad cream.
Well. My heart's still with mayonnaise. I think it's just more.
I think they do both have their place.
More versatile too.
Yeah. Also, you can always add some vinegar into mayonnaise if you really fancy it.
Wow. Let's go big face for that. There we go. A little life hack at the end of the quiz, people. If you want to make your own salad cream, that's the end of the quiz. I don't think we're going to do much after because surprisingly, I'm quite hungry.
I'm starving, especially with this soup chat.
And I don't have the luxury Scott has of living across the road. I have to trek back to Leith. So I'm going to leave now and go home and have some dinner.
And I'm going to walk the really difficult 5 steps to the kitchen.
I'm going to go home and think about soup, I'll be honest. But that's the end of the quiz. The housekeeping at this point, you've got until 5 p.m. on Monday to submit. And then I'll mark everything on Monday and post all the stuff on there. You don't need a password anymore because things are smoothing out a bit these days. Everything's password free, so you can just find the stuff on the website, but check Discord just for updates. And yeah, let us know over the weekend what soups you make. We'll have a little soup reunion at some point soon.
Yeah, get all those pictures so you can send them to us.
The WhatsApp number isn't just for the quiz, it's there all.
Oh, you can do it all. Someone will look at it eventually.
Yeah, it's there all weekend, all the time. So you can send in your soup pictures and update us. And we'll get this on YouTube too, so people can watch back on different platforms. And yeah, we've got regular quizzes happening all over Scotland too. Nice. Enjoy your soup just to go in the USA. So you can go to a quiz in person too. Nice. There we go. That's the end of the quiz. Scott and someone else will be back next week, so there'll be more fun, interactive things to do. From next week, I'm going to find someone to raid, and then we will say goodnight.
If there's anyone that happens to be making soup right now,
oh
it'd be
yeah,
almost ideal.
I don't know if it's a tag on Twitch, but we'll find out. Soup.
I feel like it should be.
Soup. Yeah, a friend of mine made cookies on Twitch, but it's not soup. Who do we have? Yeah, we'll raid. But there we go. That's in the quiz.
American Ashley. Actually, Mary.
We'll say goodbye, everyone, and
I'm excited to see what Scott does with the soundboard. How it's used in the evening to evening.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're talking my language.
Okay, we'll wrap up now. We'll see everyone later on. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye.